fell into like the world of self-employment. When I left uni, I was given an opportunity to be a designer for a magazine, and that was on a freelance basis, and I hadn't even heard what freelance is, but I jumped in and I took it. But at the same time, I was going through my first like massive mental breakdown, and I was going through a lot of medication trials, and if I was employed, I wouldn't have been able to have held down that job, because for me, I had deadlines, so it was easy for me to almost recover around those times. So my working hours a lot were like 10 at night till 2 in the morning. At that time, no real job is like, hey, come in from 10 till 2. So I was only working 2 weeks a month. So that allowed me to earn a living whilst I was having to recover and deal with this new whole like mental sphere that I'd just been thrown into. But I wasn't actually diagnosed at that time with ASD or ADHD. I was actually diagnosed with bipolar and schizoaffective disorder, so I was misdiagnosed, and I had to go through that process of thinking I had something else when actually I was neurodiverse. So it wasn't until my 30s that I actually got my diagnosis. So hindsight is a wonderful thing, but looking back, it makes me realise why I've never had a job, a full-time job, and why I've worked so well for myself. And I think that's because my brain works in a very logical, linear way. And when I sit within or have tried to go for full-time roles, or when I've been in a long-term contract, I always see what's not working, but also how it can work better. And often people don't want you to make things better, they want you to do your job. From a client perspective, that really helps me. My neurodiversity is really beneficial for them, because I can get them from A to B more efficiently and more cost effectively, because for me, if it doesn't make sense, then why are we doing it?